Ah, time for high rank quests. A new hunting ground called the Misty Peaks from Portable. Oh yeah, and the purple ludroth. This is an appropriate. This is an appropriate welcome into high rank, because of course the purple ludroth. You think, oh, a ludroth. I've hunted lots of them before. They're no big deal. Ludroth is a pushover. Not so with the purple ludroth. Especially because it's a high rank monster. It's a pretty big deal. So yeah, so this zone was not in... Oh, wait. Didn't give me any stuff. I forgot. So, high rank quests. I can't believe I forgot this. In high rank quests, you get basically nothing to work with. They give you a map, and that's about it. And I was going to change my lance, I forgot. Oh well. The Undertaker is still a really good lance, but I was going to change to the fire lance that I have, the Balsinger. Oh, look at that. There it is. And look at that. It is more than a color change, of course. Purple ludroth does a lot of poison now. Unlike the regular ludroth. Oh, can they break these pillars? I don't remember these pillars ever being broken, but maybe that's the thing. Uh-oh. Don't get hit by the poison. That was really dumb. Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna get hit by some of that poison eventually. I was in just the right place to not get hit by the tail while it flipped over. Oh man, that was a close one. This is when the hunts... This is when every hunt starts to be like a real serious ordeal. Especially because I'm hunting by myself. But I've said it before, I'll say it again, I think I prefer hunting without a companion, because you can more easily predict where the monster's gonna go and what it's gonna do when it's always going after you. Granted, that does make it harder, but I'm willing to take up the challenge as long as I can. There might come a point where I give up and eventually decide that I need to have Cha-Cha, Kayamba, or both with me, but for the time being, I'm going to stick with just Elancebeth by herself. Oh no! Oh wow. That missed. That was a hair's breadth away. And I'm doing pretty well against the purple ludroth so far, but we'll see. I don't know why I was expecting the Jaggies and Jaggia to attack me. Oh, I got its tail. I'm so used to Jaggies and Jaggia, like, ganging up on me, that I forgot I was hunting a monster that is not friendly to those animals. Purple ludroth and the Jaggies are not friends. Ooh, almost got me. I had you fooled there for a second. Facing the wrong way. Okay, you're gonna turn around. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Purple ludroth almost always does like two... Almost always turns around to do two of those runs. Never just one. And this music, I forgot to say, but I love this music too. It's so good. Lots of good music this stream. I'd rather let my recovery... Oh, that's right. We do get supplies eventually, just not at the start of the quest. But you can understand why I was confused. I haven't played high rank in so long. I saw that there was nothing in the quest log, and I thought I saw there was nothing in the chest. And for a second I thought, wait a minute. I thought that I like chose the harvest chore by accident. Also, if you do the subquests and the main quest objective, you get extra materials, which is really cool. And it's just another thing that I wish they had in this. Oh hey, bullfingos are back. I was waiting for them to show up in a mainline quest. And not just a like secret one that I had to download from the internet, you know? One of the downloadable quests. Anyway, I'm trying to see if I can break the claw on this ludroth. Oh, I did knock it over, though. On the side where I won't be able to reach its claw. That's very interesting. All that blunt damage has to go somewhere, I guess. Aw, oh, dang it. If the whole waiting to get... Oh, look at that, the claw even does poison. Almost all of Purple Ludroth's attacks do poison. I'm remembering now. Oh, what? The wide angle of my shield did not protect me like it usually does. Oh, and I got poisoned again. I even knew about the claw and it still got me. The underwater zones in this game must have been really hard. They must have been really hard to develop because you'll notice that the one new zone added in Portable Third has no underwater areas in it. In fact, in the whole game, in all of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, there are only two areas, only two regions, I should say, that have any underwater element to them. Plus the Cedeus quest, and I guess Dire Morales? Oh, oops. I didn't notice that I lost my sharpness. When did that happen? Okay, well this is bad news. Hang on a minute, Purple Ludroth, I gotta sharpen up. Thanks for being so patient with me. Oh, have I drawn the ire of the bullfingos? Oops. I was paying attention to the bullfingos and not the primary interest. Oh, uh-oh. No, 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 no. Get out of here. This is bad news. I'm gonna eat another Mega Potion. I wonder, does the Purple Ludroth roll farther? Or is that just a high-rank Royal Ludroth thing? I feel like it rolls farther. Something to look out for. But, you know, funny enough, I think I did the, oops. After I beat the Cedeus on my first playthrough, I did the Purple Ludroth Arena quest, which is a really hard thing to do, because I had never done any of the arena hunts before. Oops, I forgot to hold it down again. I'm still doing that. Oh, I'm not. There's no way I'm fast enough. Oh, what was I saying? I was saying I was thinking about doing a Portable Third playthrough, except that there's not a complete translation of it. And I really don't want to play an incomplete translation of a game that has most of the same content as this one. And I recognize there are some severe differences. There are important differences with Portable Third that would make it worth playing. Some monsters that you don't get in 3 Ultimate or Tri. And, you know, the home village is totally different, stuff like that. They even have a unique Elder Dragon, I know. But Yeah. I don't know. So much of it is going to be the same as 3 Ultimate that I don't see much of a point in playing it when I could be playing all sorts of other games. And certainly when I could be streaming other games. It's a shame there isn't quite like a definitive version. There isn't exactly a definitive 3rd generation Monster Hunter game. Like, or maybe it's a good thing. Like there's something special about how each game has some very clear benefits to it. And like no single one of them is complete. I don't know. If I had the time and resources, I would really try to remake. Or not remake, but I would try to make like a version of 3rd generation Monster Hunter that has everything in it. Maybe not the underwater combat, but at least it would have all the monsters, all the areas. I would be tempted to keep the underwater combat, because I still think it's interesting. You know what? I think I would have to, because I would insist on having the sea days in it. I like sea days too much not to include it. But look at that, it only did 1. And I was saying moments ago that I'm pretty sure it never does just 1, like, crazy charge. Or incidentally, this is when Royal Ludroth really overlaps with Gypsaros. What with all the poison damage. The only thing that'd be worse is if it had some kind of basilisk stare that would blind you or pin you in place somehow. Which, I mean, you could kind of justify that. There's a sort of basilisk quality to the Ludroth. Will I ever break its claws? These claws are like adamantium. There we go. Oh, it's cute how it like flops at the end of that charge, isn't it? Makes you feel bad for the monsters again, having to slay and capture and even just repel these beautiful creatures. Oh, that's weird. The Jaggy hit Ludroth? Jaggies aren't usually this aggressive so close to a big monster, but I guess it's having a hard time getting away. Oop. Like, I gotta say, I really appreciate the frame timing on those on that shield up. That you can just, like, almost as soon as you press the button, the shield is ready to go, man. Screw it, I've got so many whetstones I may as well sharpen again. I was doing a lot of lance charging and I'm probably gonna need it. You little rat. Oh, you're still getting up after that, huh? How about this? That's what I thought. See, this is... So when I first set foot in this area, all this grass is in the way and you can't see Purple Ludroth clearly. You could hear it, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to see it. And the only way to know for certain that it's here is with the that little icon, the little camera target icon. And that's one thing that I wish I could remove. Because it kind of spoils some of the fun of the hunt to me. But yeah, this zone in particular, with all that tall grass. Ooh, I'm glad I barely blocked that. The zone with all this tall grass really evokes the design of like Monster Hunter 1 zones, you know, where the way the like forest or whatever it was called. Was it the jungle? Yeah, it was the jungle. Ooh, almost got me. The way the jungle had like all this foliage that you can move through, but it obscures your view. I really like that design philosophy. It creates this extra element of danger that is Monster Hunter's biggest strength, I think. Ooh, I blocked that just in time. Oh, I got it in the head by accident. See, I'm not fooled. I know that you're doing the Rathalos trick, feigning being more. You're doing the limp walk away to get me to drop my guard, but you're walking towards me. Oops, got me with that though. Oh, I got it. I had no idea it was that close. I had no idea we were that close to defeating it. To slaying the beast. Okay. Once again, I bow to you, great purple ludroth.